I was playing baseball in my grandmother's white dress. You had no reason to kill the fun I was having. I know you're a mother, and I know you think I was performing something that I am not. But what if the performance you believe you see is not a performance, but maybe the most honest portrayal of me? I wore a white dress that day, put on a t-shirt and threw a ball into the air. His mother said something like, "You don't have to run like that." I was having fun, playing baseball in my grandmother's white dress. You had no reason to kill the fun I was having. I wore a white dress that day, dressed to impress, my grandmother's white nightgown. The gown is too big at the top, my body disappearing in the white, soft, slightly stained fabric. I wore a white dress, my grandmother's dress, to play baseball with my mother. She said, "You don't have to run like that." Like what? Like a girl? Like the little girl I was, trying to throw a ball, but not like a girl. How do girls throw baseballs? Weak and unsteady? Throw the ball yourself if you don't want to see me running in my grandmother's white dress. I would have loved to run barefoot, to do a better job at running than all of you. I would have loved to see my grandmother's white dress covered in red sand, ripped open because I ran, slipped, and slid onto third base. Run for yourself, throw for yourself, and most of all, speak for yourself. And don't invite me to a game if you don't know what having me on your team means. Don't invite me when what I wear is wrong. Don't ask me to run differently when you know I'd run exactly this way. Don't make me run in a white dress and then judge me for running in a white dress. This is how I showed up, so take it or leave it. I wore a white dress that day, and I knew you thought I was dressed to impress. You forgot that I have a voice, that I, unlike you, can speak for myself, even if you don't approve of the words I say. It's funny that you knew I'd speak my mind, invited me anyway, only to judge me for saying exactly what you knew I'd say. I wore my grandmother's white dress to play baseball barefoot on red sand, my hair wet and feet dry from sun-dried orange grass and red sand. I ran over the field being chased by guys thinking I flirted with them, not knowing the only way I'll ever touch them is by punching them in their faces. I'll throw a ball exactly where it hurts, and you can't do anything about the way I toss the ball like a fucking girl, like the goddamn girl I am. Running around in dresses, making fun of everyone who's still surprised by my cynicism. The bratty little girl inside me who deeply despises men for liking me is nothing like we thought for years. She's still alive, more cynical than ever. Her sense of injustice is still a bit too strong for you to accept, but let's be real. You're already defeated at first base. No matter what base I'm on, I'll always be more base than you are. You'll want her to change, yet every time you see her, you wish she was like the last time you saw her. I grew up in an environment that made me look just like the dumb, spoiled girl you wanted me to be, until I changed into yet another version you could despise even more. I'm not trying to make you hate me, nor do I want your approval, but I know I have it. You don't have to say a word for me to know that I indeed am everything you wanted to be. By how you project your insecurities onto me, I know you despise me because I don't share your insecurities. Maybe everything you hoped and dreamed for is running barefoot in a dress on the baseball field, yet you never were that person. Now you dislike me because you think what you were taught has to have some sort of relevance. You cannot accept me because doing so would mean acknowledging your very own wish to behave like I do. I am everything you were taught is wrong. I am the worst best and the best worst example. So I understand you deeply in your disdain because it means acknowledging your desire to be the worst example, to be the worst person they can imagine and make them want to be that. Make them question their integrity, stretch the cynicism until they start laughing with someone they thought only could hate. You don't hate me, you hate yourself. And you know that when you look at yourself in the mirror. this more dramatic than it is. I should probably leave this out then. I know I said I'm sorry, but there's things I can't be sorry for.
You
I have no idea. I love you. I'll pretend you didn't shatter me.